What's up, Mainly Hockey Cards here, and today I am going to go over all the cards I'm submitting for grading in the next few days. I've actually never done a grading shipment before. I never really got into it, I guess. I've always been about buying raw cards, flipping raw cards, but just recently I've gotten into graded cards. So we've got a graded 9.5 SGC Lafreniere Young Gun Canvas that just came in. $112, hoping that becomes a $200, $300 card this year. And then for a quick flip, Tyler Johnson, Canvas Young Guns, Shipment 9.5 from Beckett. And this came in, like just a couple days ago, right before the Stanley Cup final. He actually had a huge Game 3 against Montreal tonight. Looks like Montreal's probably on the way out. So, anyways, let's get on with what I'm submitting. So first off, we've got 2009-10 Victor Hedman Young Guns, hoping to get a 9.5 out of this. This shipment specifically is going to CSG. No subgrades. We've got a 2013-14 Seth Jones Young Guns. He's not going to be on Columbus after the season, so hoping to get a 9.5 out of that as well. But I wouldn't complain about 9 either. We've got a 2005-6 Henrik Lundqvist Ice Premieres here. I believe this one is probably going to get a 9. It's just got some surface issues. But this is from my PC, so really just getting it encapsulated is nice. Next we've got 7 Rupe Hintz Young Guns. I'm pretty high on Hintz after he won a point per game this season. I don't think he gets the hobby love he needs. Sorry for that glare. I've realized that Dallas is a little bit of a lower market team, but they were only out of the Stanley Cup final 1 year ago. So I see a lot of potential with this team, and I think that these Rupe Hintz Young Guns, I think 5 9.5s and 2 9s, and I think they're going to look really good in those CSG green holders. I think they're just going to look very aesthetically appealing. So I hope that demands more on the secondary market as well. We've also got a 2005-6 Henrik Lundqvist Young Gun, again from my PC, but wouldn't be opposed to flipping it. Hoping for a 9.5 on this, but I think there's a chance it gets a 9. There is a little white dot that's just bothering me a lot on the back. Won't be able to focus in on it, but I did catch it. Then we've got a Connor McMichael Young Guns Canvas. I think he's going to be huge for the Capitals. Again, I think this will get a 9.5. I'd be surprised if it didn't get a 9.5. And then we also have 2 cards going to SGC. These are mostly for encapsulation. I don't really like how they're presented in top loaders and one touches, so I think they look real cool with a tuxedo look. So first off, we have this Vladislav Tretiak, Jim Craig, Martin Brodeur, Curtis Joseph, Henrik Lundqvist, Roberto Luongo, Carey Price, and Mike Smith 8-way autograph. Really just a beautiful card. Hoping this gets a 9.5. There aren't a lot of issues with it. The autographs are all pretty nice. The only issue with the autograph that I see is Jim Craig has a little dot of blue on the edge, but all the autographs are clean. The card's clean. It's just a real nice looking card. It's semi-PC for sure. I did only pay, I believe it was $50 for this card. So even just having it encapsulated I think it's just going to look beautiful. Some of the best goaltenders of all time. Then we've also got this 2013 Spring Expo Dual Priority Signings 1 of 1 of Alex Ovechkin and Steven Stamkos. I've had this card in my collection for a very long time. I put about a $300 value on it. It's actually a card I got doing work for the Upper Deck Volunteer Alliance. It was one of the mission mail days. And I mean, it's just I mean, the card just speaks for itself. I mean, an absolutely gorgeous card. Realistically, I think this will get a 9. I think the corners are sharp and everything, but the edges are a little iffy. I don't know if you guys can see that on the left side. And then there's a little bit of surface discoloration or manufacturing ink kind of spots, I guess. I guess that's the best way to say it. But anyways, absolutely beautiful card. So those are the only 2 cards going to SGC. That's a 30-day turnaround, so I'm excited to get those back right away. I'm also sending 2 cards out to HGA, or Hybrid Grading Association. They're the ones with the super slick labels. So first off, I've already taped the tops with painter's tape. We've got a 2018-19 Elias Pettersson Young Guns. I'd be really hoping to get a 9.5 out of this. Yeah, it's just a beautiful card. I can't find anything wrong with it, unless even the centering is it's just a very nice card, and I've tried to keep it in pristine condition since getting it about a year and a half ago out of a retail box. Yeah, just a beautiful card. Yeah, 9.5 would be electric, I guess. This one's a little bit weird. It's a 2005-2006 Henrik Lundqvist Canadian Fall Expo Red Young Gun out of 10. This one, I believe, is going to get an 8 or an 8.5. I do think it'll look really cool with the HGA label. It's just that the corners aren't perfect, and there is a little bit of edge wear on it, noticeably on the back. Of course, it's funny because this painter's tape, I believe, does cover it up on the back. Yes, it does cover it up on the back, but there is a little bit of white that you can see right there. Yeah, like again, 8.5, and this is semi-PC, so I'm kind of just hoping that I can preserve it and have it in a really nice looking case. I went with a neutral match for this one. Neutral match for the Pettersson as well. So now we're moving on to a 29 card shipment for MNT grading out of Canada. I'm having these sent to Klutz and Chara, and then they're bulk submitting them, or group submitting them to MNT. It's a bit of a lower end lot, but I don't want to be sending tons of value over the border. But anyways, I do like their slabs. I think they look very nice, similar to Beckett. But anyways, yeah, let's get into these. It is a stack of cards. So first off, we've got an Anthony Cirelli Young Guns Canvas. I'd like to get a 9 or a 9.5 out of this. I did notice a corner issue. And then the edges aren't perfect, but a 9.95 I'd be real happy with. I did pick this card up for about $1, so a lot of these cards, they did not cost me a lot of money. So I'm really, anything over a 9 would be nice. This Linus Ullmark Young Guns, I think, has the potential for a 9.5. But I think realistically it's probably going to get a 9. It does have a little bit of a corner fuzz on one corner. We've got a Kyler Yamamoto Peachy rookie. I mean, this was literally a 10-cent card, but I couldn't find anything wrong with it. Might as well throw it in. 9.5 would be awesome. We've got a Henrik Borgstrom rookie, who I don't think is completely... I don't know what the word would be, useless in the hobby terms. He is in the Chicago system now. He will have the opportunity to play next year, and I hope he takes advantage of that opportunity, because he could be a deep sleeper young gun going into next year. 9.5, I'd say. We've got a Sidney Crosby, CHL grad, 2006 Heroes and Prospects. It's just a card that I've been holding on to for a really long time. It's kind of nostalgic for me. Definitely one of the first Crosby cards I ever got, and it's in real good shape. So I'm hoping for a 9.5. Got a Ville Heinola Ice Premiers out of 249. I think he's going to be awesome for the Jets. Yeah, Jets are needing defensemen, and he's just ready to blossom into. I think he's going to be a first pairing defenseman. Hoping to get 9.5 on this. The surface is the only concern for me, which is not absolutely 100% gem mint. Next up, we have, that got out of order, 2 Colt and Braco Young Guns. Both, I think, are going to grade 9.5. Funny story about Barrett. I actually purchased 55 of his Young Guns as an investment, and that investment has not paid off too well, but at the same time, they came out to about $1.50 each. I know I can sell them for more than that, so I'm in the green. But Stanley Cup winner, I don't see his value ever really going down. He's been a lock on a lot of World Championship rosters for Canada. I mean, he's just an underrated defenseman. That's the only way I can really say that. I just like how he plays. So again, like 2.95s would be great. We've got Victor Arvidsson Young Gun. You guys can see the trend of like $1, $2, $3 cards here. He did just get traded to Los Angeles. Los Angeles does have a ton of prospects coming up at center. So I'm hoping he gets put with one of those prospects and they just become an explosive tandem. Because Arvidsson, was a 30-goal scorer. A little bit of a lull in his career currently, but I think he's got the potential to turn it on. 9.5 would be great. This one's a little bit weird. We've got a 2015-16 Ice Premiers of Anthony Stolarz. You might be wondering why I'm grading Anthony Stolarz, and it's because John Gibson, I believe, kind of just has a short leash right now in Anaheim. He's obviously their number one goaltender, but if he falters, Stolarz is going to be the guy taking over the reins, and you never know when a backup goalie is going to go on a tear. Just thinking back to like Andrew Hammond in 2014, when his Young Guns went from $1 to $40 overnight for the Senators. Just crazy stuff. Hoping for a 9.5 out of that. Just have an issue with the surface, just because it is an Ice Premier's acetate card. 2017-18 Alexander Nylander O-Pee-Chee Platinum Seismic Gold Rookie out of 50. Beautiful card, beautiful looking card. I really like these Seismic Gold cards. Only issue with it is that it does have a surface scratch. Hoping for a 9.5 still. Centering might bring it down to a 9, but I'm crossing my fingers that it is a 9.5. That would be really nice. I think he is going to be very good for Chicago and was almost completely forgotten about due to him missing the entire year with an injury. Next up, we have, oh my gosh, would you look at that? Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Rupe Hintz Young Guns. I think I'm going to get 9.5s again on 5 of these and 2 9s, but I would not be surprised to see a 10. I was not kidding when I was saying that I was stocking up on Rupe Hintz. I think he's the real deal. And I think Dallas actually has a really good-looking team. Very excited. Very, very excited for Dallas. Speaking of players that I think are the real deal, Eeli Tolvanen, hoping to get 9.5 here as well. He got off to a slow start in his career, in the NHL at least. He was dynamite internationally, but he really started going. He really started getting going this past year, and I'm really hoping that he turns into what I think he will be, which will be a 30-40 goal scorer on a national team that desperately needs that goal scoring, especially with the departure of Arvidsson. I think he's going to get every chance possible. Christian Vesalainen. Right now, this is like a $1 card. he's been very inconsistent for the Jets. Hasn't really made the most of his chances so far. So this is a little bit of an oddball. I really don't know how he's going to perform in the future. But I'm going to give it a shot. Going to give him a shot. I think 9.5 would be what I'd like for this card to be. Matthew Joseph, same thing. Played a ton for the Lightning in the regular season, not much in the playoffs so far. Tampa Bay is just so stacked head to toe. I'm not sure if Joseph has that room, you know. But anyways, 9.5 is what I'm aiming for here. Got a Barrett Hayton Young Guns from 2019-20. This one I think is going to get a 9. It does have a little bit of an edge issue, but that edge issue wasn't enough for me to say no to sending this in. I think he's an extremely promising prospect for the Coyotes. Only problem with the Coyotes is that it's not a hockey market yet. So I do wonder how the value will hold up when players like Clayton Keller's value has just not held up. I mean, got a 1920 Ville Heinola Young Gun. I've already given my spiel about him. I think realistically this will grade a 9.5. Got Troy Terry, Future Watch autograph. Hoping for a 9 or 9.5. The only reason I'd say 9 here is that it does have a little bit of a surface scratch. I don't know if that can be seen on here. Probably not. Oh, maybe. Yeah, right below that little triangle. There's just a little bit of a scratch there. I don't like that, but it's a clean auto. Future Watch, as everyone knows in the hockey card world, is one of the premier rookies. And I will never forget his time for USA and the World Junior Championships in the shootout, just being absolutely amazing. Practically winning the U.S. gold. We've got a Nick Suzuki O-Pg Glossy rookie. Hoping for a 9.5 here. Kind of an oddball rookie to grade, but I've noticed that one of the copper ones of these did just sell for a relatively high amount at a 9.5. So hoping this gets somewhat close to that. And then last card in the MNT submission, as well as all the submissions, Lexi Lafreniere, O-Pg Blue Marquee Rookie. Centering's a little bit off, but I can't see anything else wrong with this card. So again, hoping for a 9.5. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Super long video in comparison to the first two videos I put up. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will definitely update everyone on the grades as they come back. I will try not to look at any of the grades online and wait until they come in. Super excited. I think in total I'm paying about $650 in grading fees, which is actually pretty reasonable. So overall, very excited. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys on Tuesday, and yeah, have a great weekend. Peace.